try to give you guys, I guess, the movement that we're doing and then the part of your body you're supposed to be thinking about. And so it's kind of like a magic trick. Magic tricks are all about something's going on over here for distraction while the actual manipulation of whatever's going on is happening with the other hand. But the distraction's happening over here. And exercises and movements are really good at distracting us from what we're supposed to be thinking about. So this morning, we're going to do some leg stuff, okay? And there's lots of distraction going on, but what I want you to focus on is, it's a lot of one leg stuff. I want you to focus on the bottom of your foot that's on the floor, okay? Using the whole foot, the heel, the ball of the foot, feel pressure through the whole foot. And then the second thing I want you to think about is right there, you're feeling your glutes work, okay? Your focus is the bottom of the foot, and what's your butt doing, okay? And then here's the movement we're gonna do. So we're gonna start with bouncing on our left foot, okay? And this is kind of like that whole thing, put your left foot in, put your left foot out. So bouncing on left foot, and I'm gonna reach my heel forwards and tap it to the floor, okay? Then I'm gonna reach my foot out to the side and tap my foot to the floor, and then I'm gonna reach my foot backwards and tap it to the floor, all right? How far we reach, so maybe it's a little tiny reach like this, maybe it's a great big reach like that, doesn't matter. That's the part that distracts us sometimes. So we have our kind of three positions. We'll say it's at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Doesn't matter how far it goes, doesn't matter how that part works. What matters is the bottom of your foot, you're using the whole foot on the floor, and you're thinking about what's your butt doing, okay? So here we go. Left foot on the floor. Let's do this together. Right heel forwards, and then come back. Right foot reaches to the side, and then it comes back. Right foot reaches backwards, and then it comes back. We'll do one more round, same thing. Right heel reaches forwards, and it comes back. Right foot to the side, and it comes back. Right foot reaches backwards, and it comes back, and rest. So it's really tempting to have all of our focus on what that amazing right foot is doing out there. Focus has to remain on the leg that's balancing us. Okay, so that's our practice point. All right, bouncing on the right foot. Okay, so bottom of right foot, right bum cheek, those are our focus points. And let's take the left heel, put it out forwards, and bring it back. Our left foot goes to the side, and put it back. Left foot reaches backwards, and bring it back. Same thing one more time. Left heel forwards, and put it back. Left foot to the side, and put it back. Left foot backwards, and put it back, and rest. Okay, perfect. So a little less instruction for the next exercise, so you can put more of your focus onto the working leg. What we're gonna try to do is reach that right foot forwards, and then once it's there, sweep it to the side, sweep it to the back, and come up. So it's just doing a half circle, and that lets us focus on left foot on the floor, left bum cheek. Ready? All right, here we go. Kick that right foot out to the front. Think about your bum cheek, that left one, and now sweep the foot around. And back to where you started. Do that again. Remember, left bum cheek is the working bum cheek. Right heel, kick it out, and now make it half a circle. And back. Perfect. One more time. Right heel out, left bum cheek, what's it doing? And make half a circle. And back. Cool. All right. For an exercise like that, your strength determines how low you're going to sit with that exercise. Okay, so you just modulate that for yourself. Okay, right foot on the floor, right bum cheeks working. Kick the left heel out, hold it, right bum cheek, and now half circle. And come up. And again, right heel out, right bum cheeks working, half a circle, and up. One more time, left heel out, right bum cheeks working, half a circle, and back. Perfect, shake that out. Woo. All right, so for sure by now you must get the idea that using our glutes and our hips is really important, right? Cool. So now that we're kind of warm, I'm gonna pick one of those positions, the reaching out to the side part, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do left, right, left, right, left, right. And your challenge still is, if we're reaching out with the right leg, it's the left foot on the floor is our focus point, okay? Using the whole foot, not just the toe, not just the heel, the whole foot. And that bum cheek, as we lower ourselves, the bum cheek is actually reaching backwards, okay? And then the challenge piece really is, how far can we reach the right leg out to the side? All right, are you ready? And this can be done at a 2 out of 10 level, or if you're really excited Monday morning because you've been up since whenever and you're ready to crush it, let's do a 7 out of 10 intensity. You do whatever feels right, okay? Balancing left foot, and now we're gonna reach the bum back, and right foot goes out to the side. How far can you go? And then bring it back. Perfect, switch sides. Left foot reaches out to the side, and then bring it back. Perfect. Switch sides, balancing on left foot. Right foot reaches out to the side, and then bring it back. Other side, left foot out to the side, and bring it back. Cool, again, right foot out to the side, and now left foot out to the side. Perfect, and rest, okay. We're all gonna be ready for speed skating after this. All right, so we're gonna just take that last position that we were getting into and use that as our starting position, okay? So you're going to put your right foot out to the side, kind of at the point where you had it, and we're going to leave it there, okay? And now that we're there, we're going to be in this kind of upright standing position, but then we're going to drop, and we're going to come up, okay? Bum cheek reaches backwards. And again, the hands are out front to counteract the weight out back. Okay, and that's going to be the movement. We're going to repeat that like 5 times in a row. So get that right foot out to the side, and now it stays there. And let's drop as far as you want, and then come up. And drop again, and come up. You're deciding how low you go. We're going to do about 5 of these, which means we got 1 more to go. Down, and up, and rest. Perfect. All right, all the weight's on that right foot. Left foot steps out to the side, and now we're gonna go down. Right bum cheek reaches backwards, and bring it up. And down, and up. Using that whole bottom of your foot. All right, and up, and down, and up. I think we get 1 more to go here, and down, and up, and relax, okay. So even the most experienced movers and exercisers can get distracted by the up and down part when our focus really needs to be on, am I using my whole foot? The heel, both edges, the front, the whole deal, okay? So, we'll stand nice and still. Your breathing is probably a little bit elevated from all that leg work, okay? So let yourself breathe fully and deeply, okay? If it wants to slow down, let it slow down, but keep it full and deep. I'll just ask you to stand really nice and tall. Have a little bit of tension on the back between your shoulder blades, so your chest opens up. Your face is pointed straight forwards. Your chin is slightly tucked. And now I want you to bring all of that attention back to your feet, okay? And we're gonna let the body move forwards just a little bit so you're bearing the weight in the balls of your feet, okay? Toes get activated. The heels might come off the ground just a millimeter, okay? Because the weight is in the front. And you feel just a little bit of tension in your legs. Your legs are kind of holding on. Again, the tummy's braced a little bit. I had my tennis ball, chucked it at your stomach. It'll just bounce right off. And now let's let your body weight shift to the back. And so the weight's going to leave the balls of your feet and it's going to go into your heels. So it almost feels like the front of your feet are off the ground. Okay. And you're just feeling what that feels like to have the weight in the heels. Do you feel the weight in your heels? Now it's possible when you do this exercise, the kinesthetic feedback as far as, are you doing this right or not? It could feel really confusing, but that's okay. It just means it's more important for you to do this, okay? All right, and now as you focus on that heel weight, what's your breath doing? Is your breath still full and complete? Or have you started to hold your breath a little bit because you're so focused on your feet? All right, now the weight comes off the heels and into the balls of your feet. And maybe now you can really get a better tactile sensation, like, okay, now I feel I'm ready to jump or sprint because the weight's in the balls of my feet. When you're here, take a nice deep breath in and out just to make sure that you're completely engaging your breath. Excellent. All right, and one more time, we're going to shift backwards slowly, where we can feel our whole foot working, and then we can feel mostly our heels bearing our weight. And you've got that. The tummy works, the fronts of the legs. You can feel the kneecaps raise a little bit. It's really common for the breath to kind of get tight as your focus goes somewhere else. So bring it back to your breath. Hold the weight in your heels. Feel your body just ready, just in case all of a sudden, I don't know, the fire alarm went off and we needed to bolt. We're ready, but calm. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. Okay. Last exercise here. We're going to take that kind of really gentle forwards and backwards motion, and we're going to add just a little bit of snap to it. Okay. Which means as we go forwards, our heels come up a little bit. As we go backwards, our toes come up a little bit. All right, that's it. Here we go. Knees stay straight. You can't bend your knees. If it feels weird to lift your toes, then this is extra good for you, because we need to have the strength. If you join any of my exercise classes, I'm continuously telling people to pick their toes up, okay? Just rocking back and forth. Nice tension in the legs. This is a really cool thing to do when you're in a lineup. Ever stood in a lineup recently? Back and forth. This is also what you do if you're, I don't know, the best man in a wedding and you're trying not to pass out. The calf muscles contract a little bit and keep your blood flowing. So this is your anti-pass out while standing activity. Back and forth, okay? We're continuing to do this. 10 more seconds. Just back and forth, ever so gently. And then remember that breathing. You get to breathe all the way in and all the way out while we're doing this, okay? You feel little quiverings in your calves maybe, in your hamstrings. Who knows? Whatever part of your body has been like working continuously for the last 2 minutes starts to twitch and quiver. That's awesome. 3, 2, 1, and come out of that. Woo! All right, super gentle motions, right? Small ranges of motion. So really safe. That's the key with that kind of stuff. Super safe, but really good for you. All right, glad to see you. Show up. It's awesome. Have a good week, and I will see you Friday. Take care.